Imagine waking up one day and realizing that the world around you is not what it seems. That every heartbreak, every betrayal, every sleepless night filled with doubt was not random, it was a test, a hidden code. And now, for the first time, you have the chance to understand everything. But there's one thing you need to know. Only 1% of the chosen ones will have access to this revelation before it's too late. What if I told you that every single event in your life, the moments of pain, the unexpected turns, the doors that closed in your face, were never accidents? That there was a deeper reason behind it all? And that in this very message, I am about to reveal to you the 3 undeniable proofs that you are destined for something greater. But I have to warn you, once you know this truth, there's no turning back. This message will show you why your life has always felt different. It will reveal the hidden signs that set you apart. And most importantly, it will tell you exactly what to do next to step into your true destiny. But before we go any further, I need to know, are you ready? Because this is not just another piece of content. This is an awakening. A moment that could change everything for you. If you are ready to receive it, if you feel that pull in your soul, comment, "I am ready" below. Because what you are about to hear is not meant for everyone. It is meant for those who are truly prepared to see beyond the illusion. There's a reason you've always felt different. A reason you've questioned things others simply accept. A reason you've felt a calling deep inside, even when you couldn't put it into words. Maybe you've felt out of place, as if you were walking through life on a path that no one else could see. Maybe you've always sensed that you were meant for more, that there was something waiting for you beyond the ordinary. And you were right, but here's the part no one tells you. Not everyone is meant to wake up. Not everyone is ready to hear the truth. That's why most people will ignore the signs, dismiss their intuition, and keep living in the same cycle of confusion and limitation. But you're still here. You're still listening. And that means something. It means you are being called. Right now, something inside you is stirring. A part of you that has been waiting for confirmation, waiting for proof that you are not crazy for feeling the way you do. That you are not imagining things when you notice the patterns, the synchronicities, the strange moments that feel too perfect to be coincidences. That sense of déjà vu. The feeling that someone or something is guiding you. And let me tell you this, you are not alone. Those who are chosen, those who are meant to step into a higher path, always feel the weight of their journey before they understand its purpose. They go through challenges that seem unfair. They lose people they thought would always be there. They face obstacles that seem impossible to overcome. But every single part of that journey is leading somewhere. And in just a moment, I am going to give you the 3 irrefutable proofs that you are one of the chosen ones. The signs that have been there all along, waiting for you to recognize them. But first, take a deep breath. Feel the energy shifting around you. This is not just another moment in your day. This is something bigger. Something that has been waiting for you, calling you, preparing you for what comes next. Are you ready to see what has been hidden in plain sight? Are you ready to step beyond the illusion and into the truth of who you really are? Then stay with me, because what I am about to reveal could be the very thing you've been searching for your entire life. But before I continue, I need to know if you are truly ready. If this message resonates with you, if something deep inside you is telling you that this is the confirmation you've been waiting for, then I want you to declare it. Type "I am ready" in the comments right now. This is not just for me, this is for you, a moment of commitment. A declaration to yourself and to the universe that you are ready to receive what has been hidden. Because once I share these truths with you, your perspective will never be the same. You will start seeing the world differently. You will start noticing the patterns, the signs, the whispers of destiny that have always been around you, waiting for you to pay attention. And when that happens, There's no going back. You will begin to awaken. You will begin to see the truth. That has been calling you your entire life. So, are you ready? Then let's begin. There was once a man who spent his entire life feeling like something was off. Ever since he was a child, he saw the world differently. He noticed things others ignored. He asked questions that no one else seemed to ask. But instead of being understood, he was labeled too sensitive, too intense, too lost in his own thoughts. And so he tried to fit in. He tried to silence the voice inside him that whispered there was more, that he was different for a reason. But no matter how hard he tried to blend in, he couldn't shake the feeling that life was trying to tell him something. Have you ever felt like that? Like your mind moves faster than those around you? Like no one truly understands you? Like you're standing in a world that doesn't quite match the frequency of your soul? Maybe you've always had this deep, unshakable sense that something bigger is happening beneath the surface of reality, but you could never quite put it into words. If any of this resonates with you, then listen carefully, because what I am about to reveal will explain everything. There are 3 undeniable proofs that you are one of the chosen ones. 3 signs that have been there all along, waiting for you to recognize them. The first proof? You've always felt different. From an early age, you saw the world in a way that others didn't. You noticed patterns, subtle shifts in energy, the way people's words rarely matched their true intentions. You felt emotions deeply, as if you were carrying not just your own feelings, but those of everyone around you. And maybe, at times, you questioned yourself. You wondered if something was wrong with you, but nothing was wrong with you. In fact, the opposite is true. That sensitivity, that heightened awareness, that ability to sense what others cannot, that is a gift. It is the mark of someone who is awake in a world that is asleep. Have you ever had vivid dreams that felt more real than reality? Have you ever experienced déjà vu so strong that you knew, deep down, you had lived that moment before? Have you ever felt the universe nudging you, guiding you, trying to tell you something just beyond the reach of your conscious mind? That is not coincidence. That is recognition. The second proof? You have faced trials that seemed unfair. Life has never been easy for you. Even when you did everything right, it felt like the world was working against you. You lost people you loved. You watched opportunities slip through your fingers. You questioned why nothing seemed to come as easily for you as it did for others. But what if I told you that every challenge, every heartbreak, every setback was never meant to break you? It was meant to shape you. The universe does not waste energy on those who do not have a greater purpose. The strongest souls are given the hardest battles, not as punishment, but as preparation. Think about it. If everything had been easy, would you have grown into the person you are today? Would you have the depth, the insight, the resilience that now runs through your veins? No, because true power is forged in fire. And you, my friend, have walked through flames. The pain you endured was never meaningless. It was refining you, strengthening you, preparing you for what's coming next. And that brings us to the third proof. You attract people and situations that test you. Have you ever noticed that negativity seems to find its way to you? That toxic people are drawn to your light, as if they can sense something different about you. That challenges seem to appear in your life just when you think you've finally found peace. That is not random. That is training. When you are chosen, when you carry something powerful within you, the universe will test you. It will send people who drain you, situations that push you to your limits, moments that force you to choose between who you were and who you are becoming. But here's the secret. Those tests, they are never about breaking you. They are about revealing you. The universe does not challenge the ordinary. It challenges the extraordinary. It challenges those who are meant to rise. And now, you have a choice. You can ignore this message, dismiss it as coincidence, and continue living as if everything is random. Or you can embrace the truth that you were never meant to fit into the world as it is. You were meant to change it. And if you are still here, if this message is resonating with something deep inside you, then you already know the answer. You are one of the chosen ones. And now it's time to wake up. Now that you know this, the real question is, what are you going to do with this information? You've seen the signs, you've felt the pull. You've recognized that your life has never been random. Everything has led you to this moment. But what happens next is not up to fate. It's up to you. You have two choices. The first, you can continue living as you always have. You can push this feeling down, ignore the signs, tell yourself it was all just words. You can go back to your routine, to the version of yourself that plays small, that doubts, that pretends. None of this ever happened. You can convince yourself that this was just another message, another fleeting thought, another moment that will soon fade away. Or you can step into the unknown. You can accept your calling. You can shift your mindset, take conscious action, and begin the process of stepping into your true destiny. You can stop second-guessing yourself. You can stop waiting for the right time. You can recognize that the right time is now. And here's the truth: 99% of people won't do anything with this information. They will let fear stop them. They will let doubt whisper in their ear that this is too big, too risky, too uncertain. They will retreat to the comfort of the familiar, even if the familiar is what's keeping them stuck. But the 1%, those who truly choose to listen, to awaken, to embrace their higher path, they will see their lives change in ways they never imagined. So which one will you be? Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Ask yourself, what is holding me back from moving forward? Is it fear? Is it doubt? Is it the belief that you are not ready? That you are not worthy? That someone else will take action, but you will remain the same? Now open your eyes. That feeling inside you right now, the one telling you that this moment matters, is not random. It is your soul remembering why you came here. It is the part of you that has always known there was something more. And now, it is time to decide. Will you step forward into your destiny? Or will you turn away and wonder what could have been? The choice is yours. Everything we've talked about, everything you've felt up until this moment, has led you to a decision. A choice that will define the path ahead. Because awakening isn't just about knowing the truth, it's about living it. And to truly step into who you are meant to be, you must unlock the 3 keys of the chosen ones. These are not just concepts. They are the foundation of transformation. And without them, you will remain exactly where you are. The first key: break the illusion. For most of your life, you've been told a story that life happens to you, that things are unfair, that you are a victim of circumstances, of other people, of fate itself. But here's the truth: nothing happens to you. Everything happens for you. Every challenge you faced, every loss, every closed door, every moment of doubt, it was all part of your preparation. A test, a lesson, a step on the path toward something greater. But as long as you see yourself as a victim, as long as you believe that life is against you, you will remain trapped in the same cycle. The chosen ones are not those who avoid hardship. They are the ones who understand that hardship is the fire that forges them into something greater. So the question is, are you ready to let go of the illusion? Are you ready to stop blaming the past? Stop waiting for permission. Stop looking for someone else to save you. Because the moment you shift your mindset, the moment you realize that every challenge was a gift in disguise, you take your power back. You reclaim your destiny. The second key: embrace the unknown. The greatest fear of the human mind is the unknown. The moment you step outside of what is familiar, doubt creeps in. Fear whispers that you should turn back, that it's safer to stay where you are, that change is risky, That uncertainty is dangerous. But listen closely, nothing great, nothing extraordinary, nothing truly transformative has ever come from staying the same. Think about it. Every breakthrough in history, every person who has stepped into something greater, every soul who has embraced their purpose, none of them did it by staying in their comfort zone. The chosen ones understand that growth happens on the other side of fear. That stepping into the unknown isn't a risk, it's a requirement. And right now, you are at the edge of that moment. You feel it, the pull, the tension, the part of you that wants to take the leap, and the part that wants to hold back. This is where most people stop. They hesitate, they let fear win, and they go back to their old life, their old patterns, their old limitations. But you are not here by accident. You are here because you are ready. The third key: take the first action. Knowledge means nothing without action. Awareness is powerless without movement. You could listen to this message, you could feel the truth in your soul, and still do nothing. And if that happens, your life will remain exactly as it is. Nothing will change, nothing will shift. You will wake up tomorrow and everything will be the same. But if you take just one action, one step in the direction of your purpose, you will see signs instantly. The universe does not respond to words. It responds to energy, to movement, to commitment. So here is your challenge. Right now. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Now. What is the first action you will take to change your trajectory? Maybe it's letting go of a belief that has been holding you back. Maybe it's saying yes to an opportunity you've been afraid to embrace. Maybe it's choosing to trust that what you felt inside for so long was never just your imagination, it was your calling. And here's your first real step. In the comments, write, "I choose to wake up." This is more than just words. It is a declaration, a commitment, a signal to yourself and to the universe that you are ready, that you will no longer live asleep, that you will no longer wait for permission, that today, in this moment, you choose to step into who you were always meant to be. Because if you do nothing, if you ignore this, if you tell yourself you'll come back to it later, nothing will change. But if you take action now, if you commit, now the universe will begin aligning in ways you never expected. So, what will it be? Stay the same or wake up? The choice is yours. Today, you have uncovered the truth. You have seen the signs. You have felt the pull of something greater, something beyond the ordinary. And now there is only one question left to answer. Will you act, or will you pretend that none of this ever happened? Because make no mistake, this moment is not random. You were meant to hear this. You were meant to be here, to receive this message, to stand at this very crossroads. But what happens next is not up to fate. It is up to you. The chosen ones do not wait. They do not hesitate. They do not let fear dictate their future. They decide. They choose to embrace their calling, to step into the unknown, to move forward, even when the path isn't fully clear. And today, the decision is yours. Are you ready to accept what has always been meant for you? Then declare it. Right now in the comments, write, "I accept my calling." Let this be the first action of many. The moment where you shift from knowing to doing, from waiting to becoming. And if this message resonated with you, if you felt that undeniable pull deep within your soul, then don't keep it to yourself. Like this message, share it. Let it reach the ones who are also searching, who are also awakening. Because no chosen one walks alone. And most importantly, subscribe. Because this is just the beginning of your journey, and I promise you there is more truth, more revelation, more awakening waiting for you. Because in the end, the difference between a chosen one and someone who remains lost is not destiny. It is the courage to accept it.